Hello, my wonderful Capricorns. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, interesting. So we have one card for you guys, and it says this is a destined partnership. Okay, so obviously you could feel this way about this connection, could be your person's energy, or that's how you guys mutually feel. But it seems that it's almost like the way that I'm seeing it is there may be some sort of like divine timing, at play, or there's some sort of divine intervention. Like how I'm seeing it, Capricorn, is something is happening exactly the way that it's supposed to. And this may even be a connection where you feel like it's not, well, no connection is perfect, right, guys? But I feel like for some of you, maybe, you are questioning why there are many obstacles, or why it's really hard to, overcome certain things, or why things feel very complex between you and this individual here. But maybe there is some sort of hope that you're holding on to. And, like the card says, there is something that feels very destined here about this, connection or partnership, like it reads. So let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and we also have the Ten of Cups. Okay. Wow. Okay. So this is someone who, feels not only very deeply for you, I think they definitely have commitment on their mind. For some of you, you could have, like this is something that you guys are speaking about. Like if you're connecting with this person, maybe they have told you that they want to be in a commitment with you, because Ten of Cups is almost someone viewing you as, Capricorn is my be all end all. And Knight of Cups is someone who is making their emotions known. Okay, so if it's not happening now, it could definitely be a prediction. So I'm going to start off by seeing how they're currently viewing you. A lot of water energy, so you could be connecting with the water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it's just someone who's embodying that energy in terms of, they are showing you their vulnerable side, or, they're wanting to have a heart-to-heart conversation here. It's almost like you're bringing up a lot of emotions within this person at this time. Okay. The way that they're viewing you is the Nine of Swords. They may view you as someone who is currently like stressed out about, whether it's the relationship or just stressed out about something that you have going on in your personal life. But Nine of Swords is almost like a very stressed out, worried energy. Now, this is how they're viewing you. But even when they think about the situation, it could be that something about the situation, something about the current dynamic is stressing them out. I feel like even if you're not speaking to this person, they're definitely feeling your energy. There's something about that coming through here. But with the Nine of Swords, I do see that if there's something bothering you or something that you're stressed out about, they're definitely aware of that. They're viewing you as almost some sort of worrisome energy surrounding you, surrounding this connection here. Okay, so we have the Tower in the challenge position. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. And we also have the Page of Cups. This definitely could be unexpected communication. The Tower is, obviously something unexpected. It could be a realization or a wake-up call that this person is having. But with the Page of Cups, the pages in the deck in general, they are the messengers. So I feel like for some of you, especially because opening your read, we did see the Knight of Cups as well. This is someone who may be having like some sort of a realization about you or about this bond, and they want to express that to you with the Page of Cups energy. Okay, there could be an age gap here. Okay, this could be someone who's younger than you, or there's like a youthful energy associated with them. But what I see is some sort of like an emotional confession or an emotional outpour that feels very unexpected. Okay, now with the tower here, I feel like your person may also be questioning why things feel very complex between the both of you, or why if things kind of ended before they actually, began. Because with the tower, when it comes out in a spread, it usually talks about, like a lack of stability. So I feel like this person definitely wants more with you. We did see the Ten of Cups, but maybe there's this question of why things fell apart, or that's what they're having the realization about now. The way that you're viewing them, Seven of Swords. Okay. Well, you're viewing them as someone you don't currently trust. Okay, so whether this is because of their past actions, whether this is because you're not really receiving clarity from them at this moment, so you are assuming that they're up to something, maybe you have some sort of proof here, but Seven of Swords is when you don't trust someone, you feel that they are possibly being strategic, or you don't really trust their intent here. So you have a lot of questions about what are your intentions? What do you really mean? What are you really up to? That sort of thing. Now, as much as you're viewing them as someone that you don't trust, it could also be that there's something that you're realizing about this person, or something that you figured out about this person, but you feel like they failed to come clean about it. Okay, that's just for some of you. So let's see what's in your feelings. Seven of Cups. You're like, I'm confused. I don't know how to feel. Seven of Cups could be when you feel like this person is giving you mixed signals, or just genuinely within yourself, you feel emotionally confused because of the fact that you're not receiving much clarity from this individual, or clarity in the situation, period, right? Now, with the Seven of Cups, I will say for some of you, you feel like things fell apart because it's in your feelings. You feel like things fell apart because this person never made their intentions or their emotions clear. So even if you had an idea, or they made it clear that they had emotions for you, maybe their actions weren't going hand in hand with what they were, telling you here. We also have the Death card. So you want to put an end to the confusion, to the mixed signals, to the mind games. A lot of Scorpion energy here, but it could just be letting me know that you're really seeking some sort of change when it comes to this individual, when it comes to this connection. And how I see it is you're very tired of being confused, or you're very tired of constantly questioning the connection and then having to figure something out on your own. Because what I'm seeing very clearly here in your feelings is it's almost like you either feel like you have to read this person's mind, or you feel like you're left with a lot of questions, but you don't really, receive the answers to them unless you go, digging beneath the surface, or you go searching for it. And it's almost like this energy of you feeling like no more of that. I don't want to be confused. I don't want to be led on, or there's like an energy of you pretty much putting an end to emotional confusion. We have the Four of Wands in your feelings, okay, and we also have the Moon. I feel like for some of you, with the Four of Wands, there is commitment on your mind, or there could be, like a form of reconciliation here. But with the Moon, it seems like you're being called to keep it to yourself. The Moon could speak about your intuition. So even if a part of you feels like I want to work this out, or I still feel connected to this person, with the Moon, it's like you don't want to tell them that, or you don't want to show them the vulnerable side, your vulnerable side right now. Some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. Now, it's interesting that you're viewing them in the Seven of Swords energy. Then we have the Four of Wands and the Moon in your feelings. For some of you, you may feel like this person kind of, snuck out on the connection, or they were involved in another connection, because the Four of Wands and the Moon could speak about a hidden connection. So whether it's they quite literally were in another connection, or you felt like there were a bunch of secrets in the bond between the both of you, where you're kind of like, why were there so many secrets? Why couldn't you be more open with me? If it's not about secrecy in the bond, it could be that the bond as a whole was a secret, and maybe that raised some sort of assumptions. Like whether it's because you wanted to, you wanted this person to publicize the bond, or you just feel like it was kind of odd that they were, not really being open about the bond. Maybe that raised some sort of questions here. Okay. So we have the Six of Cups clarifying the Tower. So that is someone who wants to return to you. And we have the Hanged Man clarifying the Page of Cups. It's like they want to tell you how they feel, but this person may feel like in the past they handled things in a very immature manner with you. Hanged Man could be someone who's having a shift in perspective. It could be someone who is even seeing you in a new light here, Capricorn, but it does speak about feeling very stuck, feeling very stuck in their thoughts, not really an action-oriented energy. But with the Six of Cups as well as the Tower, I think that what your person is waking up to, or what they're having a realization about, is not only how connected they feel to you, but how connected they feel to you despite what has occurred. Because Six of Cups comes out in a spread when you feel like you're like, I go way back with this person. We have, so much history together. So I feel like, yes, there is a lot that you guys have gone through together, possibly even an ending with the Death card in your feelings. But they're starting, like, what they're waking up to is, despite all of that, they still feel very connected to you. Six of Cups is definitely someone who wants to reconcile with you, and they're feeling very nostalgic here. So in their feelings, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with the Taurus, and we also have the Seven of Pentacles. Observing this commitment, they want more. I feel like this person is learning a lot about you, or there's some sort of clarity that, like, something is more clear to them now than it ever was. So, like, even if it was something you communicated in the past, it's really sinking in now. And so as this clarity is coming in, it is causing this person to almost, it's guiding them, in a way to assess the situation and see what they could do differently, or see where there's room for improvement. The Lovers, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, and we also have the Two of Cups. Wow. Two of Cups, Hierophant, Lovers. This person feels very connected to you. I will say that, Capricorn, but they're aware that they weren't making a choice. Because Two of Cups is someone who definitely has emotions for you. Lovers, it speaks about a connection that you cannot deny, but the Lovers boils down to choices. So with the Lovers upright, it's almost like this person feels very connected to you. They feel like they made their emotions very clear, but they're also aware that they weren't really making a choice. On your end, in your feelings, we have the Seven of Cups. So this could be the reason why you felt very confused, kind of like, everything is smooth sailing, you treat me, in the right way, or, we love each other, but why aren't things getting off the ground? Or, if you love me so much, why aren't you able to make a choice? And this could be the reason why you're viewing them in the Seven of Swords energy. Whether it's quite literally they had a choice to make between two people, or whether it's they were keeping their options open. It's almost like you were confused, because you were looking at it as if you're not ready to make a choice, then don't bring me into it. Or if you're not ready to make a choice, then how do you tell someone you love them and you feel connected to them, but you're not making a choice? It's pretty much what I'm getting. And I think this person still feels very connected to you, Two of Cups and the Hierophant. They are thinking about a connection, but the Lovers means there's a life-altering choice that they need to make here. And they may be aware that, they led you on, or they may be aware that they were just failing to make a choice, period, in the past here. Okay. So we have the Nine of Cups. You make this person extremely happy, because this is someone who's viewing you as wish fulfillment. And we also have the Chariot. Some of you could be dealing with the Cancer. They definitely want forward movement with you. The Chariot, as well as the Nine of Cups coming out in the potential outcome, is some sort of progress, right? And your first card there, it does say this is a destined partnership. So it's definitely progress that I see with the Chariot. But the Chariot is progress after accepting, the duality that's going on, right? So it's like there's two sides to every story. Or maybe there is, it's more so like accepting your side, how you feel, and how they feel as well. It's like, it could even just be differences, guys, like your mindset, your approach versus theirs, but there's like an energy of acceptance occurring in the potential outcome, so that there could be progress. And with the Nine of Cups, I feel like, again, this person feels that you make them very happy. They're viewing you as wish fulfillment. King of Wands clarifying the Nine of Cups. Look at that, guys. Queen of Wands clarifying the Chariot. True pair match. A lot of passion between the both of you that you cannot deny. It seems like there's going to be more action, in this bond, whatever that means to you, whether it's you're not speaking to this person, so they're going to start reaching out more, or if you're speaking to this person, you guys are going to start hanging out more. Queen of Wands and King of Wands seems to be a very, like, two people who are focused on each other, and they're going to make something happen. So what I see with the Nine of Cups as well as the Chariot is some sort of acceptance first happening in the potential outcome, and furthermore, the both of you able to connect because of that acceptance. And you guys may find you have a lot of similarities. So even if it came off as you guys were very different in the beginning, you're going to realize under it, there are a lot of similarities, because you guys are showing up as a true pair match. Two people that are very passionate, very excited to have a connection. And I feel like with those two cards coming out, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, it kind of goes hand in hand with the first card there. This is a destined partnership. You guys have gone through a lot with this person. I do see that. But I also feel like this is why you have the Chariot and the Nine of Cups coming out before the King of Wands and Queen of Wands. It's someone who's coming to a realization or waking up to this connection, accepting this is how they feel. And accepting, okay, yes, maybe things weren't always perfect, but we could see past that, or we can work through that here. Okay? So my wonderful Capricorns, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.